Play different.
Whoa. Welcome to the future, fellow Mac addicts. So in this video we're looking at Leonardo the Inventor. Let's just watch this little bit of an intro here for a moment.
It was the year 1452 when a notary in the little town of Vinci wrote, "A grandson of mine was born, son of Ser Piero my son, on April 15th, Saturday at 3 o'clock in the night. His name was Leonardo." Interactive Publishing Corporation presents Leonardo the Inventor, a multimedia exploration of the astonishing legacy of Leonardo da Vinci.
So as the introduction just stated, this is Leonardo the Inventor, one of those educational / resource multimedia titles from the 90s. This one is obviously based around the life of Leonardo da Vinci. So here's a bunch of things we can look at here. Works of his art here. So he's more than just an inventor, despite the title of this multimedia experience. He was also an artist, but you probably already knew that. Now if we go index, that's the easiest way to view everything. So we're going to go to inventions here. Have a look at, or let's say, life preserver.
Unlike modern life preservers made of plastic or styrofoam, Leonardo's life belt was probably a leather tube filled with air, but otherwise his 15th century design looks exactly like what we use today.
Yeah, how about that? As you can see, there's lots of videos, there's lots of voices. Basically, this is a precursor to the internet, things like Wikipedia, but not quite as useful because the internet is virtually limitless. But I feel the internet loses a lot of what products like this offered it. It really makes you feel like you're in a world built around its subject. One could lose yourself in it and keep following links, similar to the YouTube holes we find ourselves in today, but more focused. And there's fun little things we can do too. We can play instruments, like his drums here.
This is Leonardo's idea for a new kind of kettle drum. The crank tightens the head of the drum, changing the pitch. Click the arrows to rotate the crank, then click on the head of the drum to hear the sound.
Oh, I might just do that. Not exactly practical for live performances, but still interesting. And over here we have a 3D view. The original product came with 3D glasses so you could see all his stuff. Whoa, imagine seeing that but in 3D. Not that amazing really. But what most interested me about this little multimedia experience when I was young are the games. So there's 3 of them here. There's 2 arcade ones and a Mr. Clone over here. I'll go through all of them. I'll start with the Icarus game, where you fly around using his Icarus flying device, which didn't work.
Put on your wings for the flight that Leonardo could only dream about. Steer clear of the obstacles as you soar high above Leonardo's world.
Ooh, sounds exciting. Now this is, the arcade games in this are not very good. The engine used to make this product is clearly not equipped for fast-paced arcade games, but there's one part of it that always makes me laugh. Let's start. So the controls are really clunky, and you've got this really tiny view here. So you just have to dodge things coming up. It's actually really hard to react in time. There's more just playing the game and memorizing where everything is. Oh! Well, that's not what I wanted to show you. Let's try again. Go over here to dodge Cupid the Stupid. And watch out, Eiffel Tower ahead. And here comes God. That bit always makes me laugh, like, God just came out of the sky to zap you out. As to say, you know, like, screw you, Leonardo. If I wanted humans to fly, I would have given you wings. There's a Mona Lisa down there? Oh, the Eiffel Tower. Like, oh, okay. Lots of Eiffel Towers here. This is actually the furthest I've gotten in this game. So I'm gonna keep on going until I die. But, oh, God's back! Oh. God is not happy with Leonardo. Alright, so that's the Icarus game. It's not very good. Now we also have the Deep Sea Treasure Dive, which also is not very good, but let's take a look at it anyway. Deep Treasure
A ship
Dive.
has gone down at sea, and with it, a fabulous treasure. Your job is to recover the treasure before the diver runs out of air. Watch out for sharks and jellyfish.
No. As an Australian, my only natural enemy are sharks, so this makes me a little bit nervous. Plus everything else in Australia tries to kill me. Alright, so here we are. Oh, watch out for the jellyfish. Come on. Come on. Got that treasure, and let's get up here and avoid the sharks. Nice. One. There we are. Boom. Call me Leo the treasure hunter. Oh! Almost shark bait there. Boom. Click on a keyhole to open a treasure chest. Well, I'll do just that. This one. Well, trying to open a treasure chest crashed the game, so I guess the message there is that the true treasure was friendship. Let's dive into my favorite part of the game, or should I say my favorite part of the multimedia experience, which is the Mr. Clone Flee the Fortress. Spooky. You're being held prisoner in the central tower of Leonardo's fortress. To escape, you must advance through the fortress's 3 concentric corridors, collecting clues and unlocking the mysteries hidden within its walls. Make your way through the fortress by clicking in the direction you wish to go, clicking on objects to examine, collect, or use them. Remember, only by solving the secrets of the fortress is it possible to escape. So here we are. So as I said, it's a misclone, so it's all slideshows and clicking on things in this door. A little movie here. Oh. That's a clue to what we're going to have to use to escape this area. But I think I quite like this as a child because I could actually finish it, unlike Myst. Oop. Yeah, that's how I feel too, buddy. Nice little map down here which tells us where we are, so we're in here, and we need to get out to one of these. It's just easier to miss because the puzzles are barely puzzles at all. You'll see what I mean when I get to them. That one's locked. Ah, a key. Perhaps that will unlock the door that just walked past. I couldn't open. Ah, how did I know? Boink. Presumably operated the drawbridge over here. Boom. On to the next area. So this is another clue to what we're going to be needing to use to escape this area. So this is Leonardo's scuba device, which is quite impressive. He was an impressive man, Leonardo. As much as a genius as he was, one of the things I really like about him is, so this is what we need to escape. That's half of the kit. You get the other half. But one of the things I like about Leonardo is that some of his ideas were bad, but they're always still interesting. And you know, even though some of them were clearly not going to work, but they're still interesting, and it gives me faith in myself to know that a genius such as Leonardo also had a few dud ideas. Oh, this looks like it's mirrored text, something Leonardo did quite often. We need to find a mirror. Nothing. Okay. Aha. Let's see the other half of the kit we need. Was it here? Yes. Aha. I've nearly completed my underwater breathing apparatus. All that remains is the attachment of the float mechanism to the hose. Hey, I got that. Nice. Was it here? Nope. Here we go. And away we go. We're in the final area now. Alright, we need to keep it up, obviously. So each area gets bigger because it's a circle within a circle within a circle design here. Leonardo designed. A common misconception about Leonardo is that Leonardo da Vinci is his name. In here, but some is odd. And actually, it's Leonardo of Vinci. Saying where he's from, or not what his name is. 13427. That sounds like it's important, so I'm going to write that down. 13427. Get over here. Imagine me someone else named Leonardo from the same place. Like, oh, are you an inventor? No, I'm Leonardo the baker. Not that being baker is bad. I love baked goods. If you're a baker and you're watching this, thank you for your service. Now, this is a fantastic room. This blew my mind when I was a kid. I love it, and I still love it today. I'm easily swayed by serialism, especially colourful serialism, like here. Take that key. Going again. Oh, so cool. As much as I love Leonardo, Donatello was my favourite Ninja Turtle. Because I wanted to be an inventor like Donatello. There's nothing in that room there. Made a robot when I was a kid. I just nailed some wood together and glued some nuts and bolts to it. And I was pretty heartbroken when it didn't work. I played a harp? Nope. But now I create games and stuff, which is kind of like inventing, so it worked out for me in the end. But clearly I need to use those numbers to play this instrument. So 1, 3, 4, 2, 7. Aha! I got 2 keys. There's actually a sequence break there, because if we're not supposed to know that until we find another note saying the unusual thing, Mount Rushmore there. Oh, and here's the clue here that we need this to escape. I don't think the instrument would actually sound like that in real life. That sounds more like a MIDI. There's one of his most famous pieces of work there, the Last Supper, starring Jesus and his disciples. Aha! There we go. See, so we sequence break because we're not supposed to know that we're supposed to use those numbers until we see this, but pretty obvious what we needed to do there. We already have this key which will open that chest, which will allow us to escape. Empty room there. Here we are. Now here comes up to my favourite part of the game. Oh. Oh, that's so creepy and spooky and cool. I loved this when I was a kid. Apparently I have footsteps of a giant. And here we are, we escape via Leonardo's flying device, which would actually never fly. There it goes. And I think I end the video there. So that was Leonardo the Inventor, a little piece of multimedia dedicated to the great man himself.